Hello, my name is Kent MacCarl, and I'm proud to share the life story of my father, Ralph MacCarl. My father was born on a cold February 16, 1924, at the Vanstone Terraces, Centre Street South, here in Whitby. While growing up, he enjoyed playing hockey on the Whitby Bruins midget hockey team and delivering papers for the Toronto Star. Every day after school, he joined my grandfather Walter at the hardware store located at 113 Brock Street South, close to the Four Corners of Whitby. My dad graduated from Whitby High School in 1942 and enlisted in the Royal Canadian Air Force the following year. Although he was not deployed overseas, his flight training included places such as Ironbar, Elmer, and Camp Borden. By 1945, he qualified as an air bomber, leading aircraftsman with the rank of sergeant. Once while training, my father made an emergency landing in a farmer's field, close to Whitby. This was quite exciting to many of the local people who, after hearing the sputtering of an engine overhead, came out to view what had just happened. Years later, as my dad would tell the story, he was delighted to discover that his employee, Mrs. White, who was a young girl at the time of the emergency landing, living on the family farm, had witnessed the whole encounter. After the war, my dad returned to work in the family hardware business with his father, Walter. On June 4th, 1949, my father and mother, Doreen Hutchison, were married. They raised their two children, Kim and Kent, here in Whitby. Having lived in Whitby all his life, Dad was proud to call the county town home. His lasting childhood and business friendships, the commitment to giving back, and the sense of belonging all contributed to Mr. Hardware being active in his community. He served on the Whitby Town Planning Board, was a member of the Board of Governors of the Whitby General Hospital, was past president of the Whitby Rotary Club, was a member of the Canadian Retail Hardware Association, and a member of the Royal Canadian Legion. MacCarl Hardware closed its doors in 1984, and the building was sold, ending more than 74 years of hardware merchandising at 113 Brock Street South. During retirement, my parents enjoyed traveling with friends and family, creating lasting memories for all. MacCarl Crescent is named after my father and the MacCarl family, who continue to have deep roots in the Whitby community. As my father would say often, carry on and have a wonderful day while here in Whitby.